So a year ago, we were itching to get our truck and to get our camper, and this is our Ford F250. It's a 2018. It's actually been a fantastic truck for us, and we've loved it. We loved the two-tone and all the different features of it. However, the leaf spring suspension and the gas engine just didn't quite do the job that we were hoping for with having a big fifth wheel. And so after crunching the numbers, looking at the payload capacity and the tow rating, we knew that we were okay to pull the fifth wheel that we had, but we were just at the top end of our limits. So we now have the diesel 350. Much tougher suspension, obviously greater towing capacity, and the diesel engine is going to serve us well. So let's take a look at some of the numbers of the 250 versus the 350, and so that we can explain why we decided that the 250 was not the right fit and we needed to move up to the 350. Before we dig into the numbers, please know that I'm not an expert. You need to do your own research. Dig into the numbers from your owner's manual, from dealer websites, and from the stickers on your vehicle. Just because a dealer might mention that a certain type of truck is equipped to pull a certain amount of weight, know that the configuration of every vehicle is unique, and every vehicle needs to have specific research done on its engine type, on the bed length, on the axle ratio, on the tire size, on the engine size, on the type of fuel. Every configuration is a little bit different, and so you need to do your own research to determine the specific towing capacity and specifications of your truck. So how much can I pull? We need to start by looking at a few terms and definitions. First up is GVWR, gross vehicle weight rating. We're also going to look at payload capacity, GCWR, which is the gross combined weight rating. And finally, we're going to look at towing capacity. Every vehicle has a unique GVWR, gross vehicle weight rating. This is the total amount the vehicle can weigh, including the actual vehicle, plus fuel, plus cargo, plus passengers, anything that the vehicle might contain or carry. How much you can put in the vehicle, or the payload capacity, can be calculated by taking the GVWR and subtracting the dry vehicle empty weight minus everything that you plan to put into it. You really want the GVWR, the gross vehicle weight rating of the truck, to exceed the weight of the truck and the tongue weight of the trailer combined by at least 10%. And this gives you the cushion and the flexibility that you need to be able to safely pull your trailer. Let's take a look at the numbers we had with our gas F250. The weight of our truck, plus the tongue weight of our fifth wheel, was almost 9,000 pounds. If we add 10% to that, we are just shy of 10,000 pounds, and the GVWR of our gas F250 was 10,000 pounds, so we were pretty close and didn't have a lot of wiggle room. With the diesel F350, the weight of the truck plus the tongue weight of the trailer was about 10,000 pounds, and if we add 10% to that, that brings it to 11,000 pounds. The GVWR of our diesel F350 is 11,500 pounds, and so that gives us a little bit more wiggle room, and that makes a big difference whenever you're towing a large fifth wheel trailer. So what's GCWR? Well, GCWR is the gross combined weight rating. With this number, we take the total weight of the tow vehicle or the truck, plus the passengers, plus fuel, plus cargo, anything that you might be putting into your truck. Then you add to that the total dry weight of your trailer, plus any contents that you might be putting inside. You're going to total up every single number that you can come up with. With our gas F250, we had a GCWR capacity of 19,500 pounds. The dry weight of the truck was about 6,500 pounds. The trailer dry weight was a little shy of 11,000 pounds. If we add 34 gallons of fuel at 6 pounds each, that's a little over 200 pounds. If we add 600 pounds of truck contents and 1,000 pounds of trailer contents, we're looking at close to 19,000 pounds of combined vehicle GCWR against a capacity of 19,500. So we're okay, but getting pretty close. If we look at the GCWR of the F350 diesel, that's where we start to really see the benefits of the heavier truck. The dry weight of the truck is around 7,500 pounds. If we add into that the dry weight of the trailer plus the contents of everything in both vehicles, we wind up close to 20,000 pounds. The GCWR, or the capacity available with that diesel F350, is 28,700, so we have lots of wiggle room, lots of room to spare. We can pull whatever we want without compromising or getting too close to the GCWR. The towing capacity number is one that's thrown around the most in advertisements. They will say the F150 has up to a towing capacity of a certain amount, or the F250 can tow up to a certain amount, F350 up to a certain amount. But as I mentioned earlier, the configuration of every vehicle is unique. Does it have a single rear wheel, or is it a dually? Is it gas or diesel? Is it a 6.5-foot bed or an 8-foot bed? Is it a standard cab, or does it have a crew cab? So many different variables that you need to know to get the specific numbers for your vehicle. Our gas F250 truck had a towing capacity of 12,500 pounds, and that was enough to do the trick. The dry weight of our trailer was just shy of 11,000 pounds, and even with a generous amount of cargo, we were safely under that 12,500 pound limit, but we did not have a lot of wiggle room. With the diesel F350 single rear wheel truck, we had a towing capacity of 20,700, and this gave us all kinds of capacity, all kinds of wiggle room to be able to pull safely whatever we needed to add to our fifth wheel trailer. So back when we decided to upgrade from our 250 gas to a 350 diesel, we did it so we would have that extra pulling power up the hills while we're on vacation like we are right now in Colorado. We are on I-70 between Denver and Breckenridge, and we have some steep grades both up and down. And pulling up, it felt fantastic. For most of the time we were staying in fourth gear and running at around 2,500 RPMs and cruising at 55 and 60 miles an hour. No issue, no engine strain. But I tell you what, it is these descents that have me completely sold. I didn't really think about the advantage of the diesel engine on the descents, but the diesel exhaust brake has been fantastic. And we have it on right now. We're going down a steep grade. I'm using no physical brake at all. It just maintains your speed and gives us a true sense of security. Even with a heavy fifth wheel trailer behind us, we are able to save the brakes. Nothing is getting hot, and I am absolutely sold and feel fantastic, especially with that diesel exhaust brake. So way to go, diesel. If I were going to give sort of a scorecard between gas and diesel, when it comes to startup cost, I would definitely give the benefit to the gas truck. It's simply going to be less expensive to get started. For maintenance costs, once again, the award goes to the traditional gas truck. It's going to be cheaper to maintain. For towing capacity, there's no question, it has to be the diesel. Payload capacity, once again, the check mark goes to the diesel. For torque, no question, it's got to be a diesel. For fuel access at every universal gas station, the traditional fuel, the gas truck is going to win there. And finally, for the exhaust brake, for the descent, for the downhill control, the diesel truck has been fantastic. We're going to give the check mark to the diesel engine. In summary, the change to a diesel truck has been fantastic for us. We have more confidence with towing, we're able to get better gas mileage, and we have an engine that will last much longer. We will need to keep this truck at least 150,000 miles and tow a regular amount in order to regain that initial investment, but that is what we plan to do. We hope this video has been helpful as you're making the comparison between a gas truck and a diesel truck. There's no perfect answer, there's no perfect truck, but we feel that the move to diesel has been the right choice for us. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our channel. If this has been helpful to you, please give us a thumbs up. We would really appreciate it. Get out and explore, because today is an adventure day.